welcome back to the On Respect Answer edition of AEW Rampage Out of 10. And as usual for AEW's Friday night show, we saw 4 matches with Daniels taking on Takeshita, Anna Jay taking on Ruby Soho, The Butcher, Kip Sabian, Commander and Vikingo facing off in a fatal 4-way match. But we started things off with Lee Moriarty versus John Mox. And Mox made his way through the crowd as he prepared for the opening match against Moriarty, who has Shane Taylor at ringside. Mox came into this match with a winning record against Shane Taylor Promotions, so Moriarty and Taylor spent some time strategizing during the match whenever they could. It felt like a surprisingly even fight for the first several minutes, but once Mox hit a stiff forearm and knocked Moriarty to the mat, he was much more in control of the pace of the match. Moriarty continued to put up a fight and even managed to get some near falls, but this was always going to end with the former champion getting a win. Tagaga Style put in a great performance and survived in close 2 counts, but Mox choked him out eventually to get the win. Moriarty needs to start getting some wins on TV, but it was still a standout performance. Mox was always going to get the win here, and yeah, it led to Mox shaking his hands and Taylor attacking him so he could and his protege could stomp on him. So yeah, I think even in defeat, I think it did a lot for Moriarty. Mox was always getting the win, and yeah, just a whole fun match, 7 out of 10. Before it was time for Takeshita versus Daniels, and yeah, this was basically a bit of a squash. Daniels is no longer the cruiserweight he once was, and Takeshita kind of bullied him. A short match. Everything they did good, but yeah, just didn't have much time in the end. So yeah, moving straight on to Anna Jay versus Ruby Soho, but Soraya and Hardy Cameron ringside to support their respective friends. And Jay had a backstage promo with Angelo Parker before, but Daddy Magic was on commentary and Parker was nowhere to be seen. As usual, Soraya and Cameron interfered on Soho's behalf whenever they could. This match was long enough to have a commercial in the middle, but it felt like most of the action we got to see took place during the picture-in-picture, so that wasn't great. Once the ref caught on, he ejected Soho's allies from ringside, and that made Jay was able to capitalise and score the win. So yeah, it gets 6 out of 10 from me. Wasn't a bad match. I think kind of playing on the dissension still within the outcasts there, which is going to be intriguing. Anna Jay getting the win here. So yeah, on the whole, makes sense. Gets 6 out of 10 from me. It was then time for the fatal 4-way match, all vying for an opportunity at Orange Cassidy's international title, and Sabian's not as petite as the Luchadors, but the Butcher still had a significant size advantage over all 3. It was a fun match that structured surprisingly well. Fatal 4-ways can be tricky, they either feel too planned or too chaotic. This one struck a good balance, and the outcome was unpredictable because any of these men could have been decent opponents for OC, but unpredictably also helps to make stuff exciting. This was a fun main event. A few sloppy moments, but Commander picked up the victory, pinning Sabian to earn a victory against OC on Collision. And Jay gets 6 out of 10 from me. I wasn't wowed by this match, but I thought, for what it was perfectly decent. Really looking forward to Cassidy versus Commander. That should be a really fun match. And yeah, I think, and a bit of a surprising winner. But overall, Rampage this week gets a 6 out of 10 from me. Yeah, I thought a pretty decent episode of Rampage this week. Nothing that really stands out like you would say happens on most episodes of Rampage, really. But yeah, on the whole, Friday Night Wrestling, I thought it was pretty decent. Mox was in action, always good to see him. And yeah, I thought the main event, like I say, was pretty fun as well. That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.